to King's Outdoor Life. It's early morning on a Saturday, trying to get going before it gets hot, because in Alabama it gets hot. Heat index is going to be 110 today or something like that, so we're going to get started early because we got a tree to cut down. This tree right here, big oak tree by my shop. Hopefully it'll fall right out through there. So that's the plan for today. We're going to put a pool in here, so not a good place to have a tree there because we're going to have a covered porch and stuff there and have a pool here. So that's the goal today. We got to make sure we don't hit the new safety tank that's right there. And so we're going to try to follow it towards that dogwood that's dead right up through there. So if all goes well, it'll land there and not there. All right, let's go get the tractor and be back in a little bit. All right, this is not me with the chainsaw, but it's my first split screen. Hope you like the split screen action here. So I called in my old buddy Eubanks. He's my go-to guy. If there's anything that I feel like I could mess up and it really cause bodily harm to more than a few people or like tear up our house, that's when I call Eubanks. So his chainsaw is always sharp and he knows how to use it. And so he's running the chainsaw here. You can see he's notching on the side where we want it to go. And we felt good about it. You know, the tree kind of wanted to go downhill towards the septic tank, but by notching it, we felt like we could miss it. So a little notching here, we'll run it fast forward and we will see if we can get exactly where we want it to land. I set my GoPro up roughly 60 feet. Estimating the height of the tree. I want to get a shot of the GoPro. You can see that's the shot on your left, and I wanted it to be coming right into your living room, but not hit on my GoPro. So the question is, did I put the GoPro far enough away from the tree?
Hey Landon, y'all catch this tree when it comes that way, y'all catch it.
Alright, now we got to find my GoPro. Now I put it down here and let the tree come right at it. You find it? Yeah. Well, it broke my GoPro kickstand, but the GoPro's fine, I think. So here's this stump, you know, and people, they cut down a tree and they got a law and say, yeah, that thing was 2 feet across. Then you measure and it's like, no, it really wasn't. Well, this one really was. It was, there you go, 2 feet across this way, same. So 25 inches really, outside to outside, 25 inches, 24, 25 inches, however you look at it. Big tree.
Well, the tree's down, now what? Now you got to clean it up. When you got a 75 feet tall oak tree that's 24 inches across at the base, it's a lot of tree, a lot of limbs, a lot of wood, a lot of cleanup. Here's a quick little time lapse of what took us, I don't know, well, grand total, let's put it this way. We fired the saw up at 8 o'clock, and by noon, we were completely done. Leaves up and everything. So 4 hours for a tree this size, not bad, but a whole lot of work. I'm sore today.
All right, pro tip here. We got our saw stuck here. We got a floor jack. Jacked it up, take the pressure off of it, and got the saw out. I'm glad I had a pro here, or I never would have got that pro tip. Hey, look at this. Put that on there so when we saw this, it'll land on that hopefully, and that little stick hopefully will keep it from rolling down the hill. We'll see.
So we marked us off a spot here at 17 feet because my trailer is a 16-foot trailer. You can see we're putting on wedges there to keep it from getting pinched. So I'm going to have my buddy who's got a sawmill cut this up, and we'll use the wood for my new boards when these are gone. If you didn't watch my last video about clamp-on pallet forks, go back and watch that. But here's another case for great use for these clamp-on pallet forks. This tractor is only 25 horsepower, but with pallet forks you can't lift things like this. If I can lift it, the tractor can lift it. I'm not real good at using them in tight spaces, so in cases like this I'd have to just put it down and roll the logs on there and then carry them up to the dump pile. Betsy, the tractor's been having a hard time running, so you hear it revving up and revving down in this next clip probably. That's what's been wrong with it. So with my old tractor not running very well, and this being a big old tree, Eubanks decided my tractor just wasn't enough. So he called in reinforcements here, and Dixon came in with his big John Deere. I don't know what this is, like a 45 horsepower, I think, with a grapple on the front of it. But even that big tractor couldn't get this big old huge log up the hill. He was spinning, back wheels coming off the ground, and so my little tractor had to get on the front and push to keep her going in the right direction. But once we got her on flat ground, we were able to drag it up here to the road, and my buddy with the sawmill is going to come by with his mini X and trailer and pick up this log next week. Once we got the big stuff up, I went and got the landscape rake and put it on the tractor and raked up all those leaves and limbs and branches and stuff that was laying around. Did a little hand raking, of course, but you can't get everything with the machinery, sadly enough. Now Lawson is making laps on the little John Deere with the sweeper behind it, and that sweeper does a good job of sweeping up some of that stuff. Yes, it is missing a hood. I realize that.
So there we go, all cleaned up. Some holes and stuff, big hole there, probably can't tell on the camera where the main part of the tree hit, but it took us 3 hours with help from a couple of buddies, and probably would have cost $3,000 if I'd hired a tree company to do it, so well worth the price. All right, thanks for watching. Click like if you haven't already. Please subscribe.